This conference will now be recorded.
All right, whenever you guys are ready.
How's your mocha?
It's time.
What?
I'm ovulating.
What?
We need to get back home and, give it a try.
Now? Can it wait until after we finish drinking our coffee?
No, it's a small window. We can't let this pass.
I'm sure nothing's gonna change in 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay. It's going to take another 15 minutes to get home, at least 2 minutes to get undressed, and God knows how long for you to get, ready.
I don't remember the doctors mentioning anything about a small window of time.
It's a small window. The doctor said it was the window of optimal conception.
What about my window?
Your window.
Yes. It takes me a little time to,
Okay, for God's sake. Okay. I will prep you on the way home. Let's go now.
I'm telling you, I'm not in the mood.
Oh, I am giving you 3 seconds to get off your ass and get moving.
What?
1.
You're threatening me? You think this is gonna put me in the mood?
2.
Look, let me just finish my coffee, and I promise I'm gonna give it to you in big measures.
3. You're ready, whether you like it or not, buddy. Now get moving. The clock's ticking. We're making a baby right now. Go.
Okay, great, you guys. That was really fun. Okay, I would just like to see a little bit more sense of the place. Where are you guys?
Well, coffee shop.
In a coffee shop, yeah. So there's other people around, right? Ordering coffee, they can hear you, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
All right. And does anybody have anything else for these two? Any other adjustment?
I think you brought up a really good point about people being around. So like maybe like how we do the practice of like secrecy. It'd be nice to include that.
Okay.
Cool.
Anybody else got anything?
Oh, I do. Real quick, just yes, the secrecy thing is cool too. I just thought that it would be funny, if you kind of lost your cool and, obviously people are around you. So like at certain periods of time, I feel like it would be funny to if you lost your cool. But
Who are you talking to, Corey?
sorry,
Both of them or?
Shin Fei and John Drace is probably just like, what the is going on right now? But that's pretty much it. Shin Fei, I just feel like, yeah, you can lose
Okay.
control. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but I don't think that should happen until he says, what about my window?
Right.
Because I love that you're just so excited about it that, oh my God, this is the moment. And you think that he agreed to all this, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So come on, man. You should be a little more interested. Okay, whenever you guys are ready.
How's your mocha?
It's time.
Time for what?
I'm ovulating.
What?
We need to get back home and, give it a try.
Now, can we just wait until after we finish our coffee?
It's a small window of time. We can't let this pass.
I'm sure nothing's gonna change in 10 minutes.
10 minutes. It's going to take another 15 minutes to get home, at least 2 minutes to get undressed, and God knows how long for you to get, ready.
I don't remember the doctors mentioning anything about a small window of time.
It's a small window. The doctor said it was the window of optimal conception.
What about my window?
Your window.
Yes. It takes me a little time to,
Oh, for God. sakes, I will prep you. I will prep you on the way home. Let's go now.
I'm telling you, this is not getting me in the mood.
I'm giving you 3 seconds to get off your ass and get moving.
What? Are you threatening me? You think this is gonna get me in the mood? Look, let me just finish my coffee. I promise I'm gonna give it to you, grand measures.
Okay, you are ready, whether you like it or not, buddy. Now get moving. The clock's ticking. We are making a baby now.
Okay. Great, you guys. That was really fun. That's super fun. Okay, great. Great
Thank you.
job.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, Leah and Garrett were up next. There you guys are. Good. Whenever you're ready. Oh, Leah, you're muted. I'm unmuting you. I'm trying to unmute you, but I think you have to do it. Okay.
You want to borrow 100% of $1.6 million on undeveloped land?
Yep.
That's aggressive.
No point in doing it any other way.
62,000 in cash, marketable securities for 420,000.
There's a problem.
Unfortunately, you're unemployed. You have minimal liquidity and low net worth.
Self-employed, not unemployed.
Right, but sadly, banks don't have much of an appetite for loans on raw land. Do you have anything at all to put up for collateral?
No, but Sherry said that you'd be the guy for this.
I haven't seen Sherry in a while.
I was just looking at pictures I took of you two in Cabo last year. You looked so happy. Do you want to see them?
No.
How's the wife? Are you guys still together?
Yeah, we're still together.
Okay. So let me tell you how this is going to work. We're going to get your credit committee to sign off on this. My terms are going to be 100% financing at prime with the fee at 0.5 point.
That's not how this works.
The money will be back in your hand in 2 months with a little couple extra thou for you to do something nice for your wife. Trust me, Lyle. This is a win-win.
So just a couple of adjustments. Garrett, you know, financial guys like this, like even though they're going to turn you down, they're super friendly and, you know, they're really, they work it, right? You know, they sit you down and they're like, oh yeah, wow, you know, but they can't do it. So I don't want you to play the middle of the scene, which is where she wallops you with that information, okay? Because,
Okay.
yeah. So let that happen and really let yourself be walloped by it, you know,
Okay.
blindsided, really blindsided, okay?
Okay.
Okay, for you, Leah, maybe you don't know that you're gonna have, I mean, you prepared, obviously, for him to say no, but
Yeah.
you're hopeful maybe, you know, because you do have some sort of relationship with him that maybe you won't have to use it. Maybe you won't have to pull out the big guns, right?
Okay.
And there's a moment where you decide to do it, where you really decide to do it.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
you're holding that in the back of your mind. Okay, great. Does anybody else have anything they'd like to add?
Yes. For Leah, I think since you are blackmailing him, I think that has to come off clear. Like you're being kind of passive aggressive towards that. And then right after the blackmailing part, you get like aggressive. So it goes from passive to like, listen, this is how it's going down. Like you're a very powerful woman.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that fits in with making that decision,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that fits in well. Did Carol, did you say something?
No, I didn't say anything. I
All
agree.
right.
I like a clear change there, from I'm gonna do it really politely and not use it to, yeah, I'm gonna like whip it out right now.
Okay, cool.
I like that too.
Great, okay. Whenever you guys are ready.
So you want to borrow 100% of $1.6 million on undeveloped land?
Yep.
Aggressive.
I mean, there's no point in doing it any other way.
Right. So 62,000 in cash and marketable securities of 420,000.
Is there a problem?
Unfortunately, you're unemployed and you have minimal liquidity and a low net worth.
Not unemployed, I'm self-employed.
Right. But sadly, banks don't have much of an appetite for loans on raw land. Do you have anything of collateral to offer?
No, but Jerry felt that you were the guy for this.
I haven't seen Sherry in a while.
Yeah, I was just looking at pictures I took of you two in Cabo last year. You were having so much fun. You want to see them?
No.
How's your wife doing? Are you guys still together?
Yeah, we're still together.
So let me tell you how this is going to go. You're going to get your committee to sign off on this. My terms are going to be 100% financing at prime with the fee at 0.5 point.
That's not how this works.
The money will be back in your hand in 2 months. A little extra thou for you to do something nice for your wife. Trust me, Kyle. This is a win.
Yeah, that got a lot more interesting for you guys. There were a lot more dynamics to it. And Garrett, you really let yourself feel your way through that. That was really, really good.
Yeah,
Okay, great.
so the beginning says like it just the backstory says like I kind of know what's about to happen. Like I feel uncomfortable already, but changing that made me feel it more. So
Yeah, well, I'm gonna come and talk to you.
sure.
Or that's not what I wanted to do. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Yeah, that's why I put you guys through all these exercises and everything, so that you're really following your own instincts and letting your instincts even override what is written necessarily. If you're really feeling it,
Sure.
you got to go with that. Because what you have to understand is, I'm a writer, right? And when you write a script, you're really writing for the reader, so the reader can follow what's going on. And some writers overwrite a little bit. But if you bring reality to it, really bring reality to it, it's so much stronger. I mean, that was so much stronger than the first reading, right?
Yeah, it felt better.
Yeah. And for Leah too, just taking the time with what she was going to do made it so much more clear what was going on. There were so much more dynamics between the two of you, right?
Yeah, I definitely felt it on Leah. Really good. Made me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great work, guys. Cool. All right. Roger and Carol. Whenever you're ready.
Found the big tuna, but it's skin and bones.
Treasure map paying off so far.
I'll believe it when I see it.
100 meters, and X marks the spot.
For all mankind, what exactly happened to these marvels of mankind?
Intel would first.
Meryl?
Cal, you there? Oh, I lost you.
I'm here.
Okay. There's a lot of intel here about the throw, but nothing about the catch. Standard colony expedition with data supporting signs of oxygen, water, flora, fauna, the works. The thing is,
False advertising.
strange. And the Noosa was always desert. They never saw it coming.
Poor bastards. Thought that they were going to Hawaii, ended up in Idaho. Hope they left something in the fridge.
Records show hundreds of outbound calls from Houston. No pickup from the base colony.
Looks like we're having the same problems. Storms are picking up.
Anything in the fridge?
Found an old SAV unit arm.
How's it look?
Vintage, but in good shape.
Serial number?
I'm gonna try and jack it in. No power couplers, but I can download the analog receipts. Damn. Need to crack an egg first. This unit was broadcasting military basics to Houston, but nothing went through.
If they were operating at 8 Gs, there's no way the messages would break through the atmosphere.
We were barely getting through at 100. This mission was a death trap.
Not for us. If it's a military issue, we're in business. Find the rest of that body. Might be worth the fuel it took to come.
Couldn't have gone that far. Give me some time.
Don't be long.
Okay, cool, you guys. I feel like you're about 70% there on really owning it, you know, just feeling, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Where it's yours. But listen, this is not the easiest scene of the day, let me tell you. Okay.
Because, well, here's a question I have, because there's like several things he's supposed to be doing. He's actually supposed to be on his knees, and he finds a plaque and he's dusting it off. But how do you do everything when you're just standing upright without having to move the camera up and down?
Okay, I would say move the camera up and down and get your props and do it. You know, and if you're, do you have binoculars? Are you supposed to be using binoculars?
Yes.
Okay, if this
And
was
no.
a selfie, I would tell you to get everything together and do it. And
But on this practice, though, on the exercise here, but in a real audition, I would bring some things in.
yeah, but why not do it now?
Because I'm going to dip when I go down because I can't control my foot.
Yeah, but you gotta set up your camera so that you can do it, right?
Oh, okay.
So I mean,
could.
you guys have a lot of time while other people are working. So get yourself, you know, everything that you can. I mean, you want to see how it's going to look if you're going to use props. And you know, here's the thing: when you go in on an audition, okay, okay, so when you guys go in on an audition, you can't bring props with you, right? You can't really do it. You can't do it full out as much as you would want to. But when you are doing a self-tape, oh, you can do a lot more stuff. You know, I mentioned this before. I have a young actor who, you know, he's in his 20s and he books a lot of stuff. He comes for coaching and then he goes and shoots the scene like out in the world. And he books a lot of stuff. So, you know, I mean, I would have thought maybe that's not such a good idea, but you know what? Now I think back on it, and when I was casting, Nancy Drew, the young guy who came in, he played the bully. He actually propped up a mirror next to him for his reading, and he was using the mirror. Nobody held this stuff against him. I mean, it's almost like, when you go in on an audition, you're always told, don't dress for the part. Don't wear like a doctor's coat, because they're going to freak out. It's a different thing. The reason why people freak out, I think, is because, I don't know, maybe they feel pressured by if you're in some sort of wardrobe. I don't know, because I don't like it. If somebody comes in dressed for the part, it makes them seem like a little less professional. So, and I can't even exactly tell you why I feel that way, but it's so different with self-tapes. I say go all the way. I can tell you when to pull back if something's too much. But all I know is this kid, that he comes in for coaching and then he goes out and shoots it, and he's getting parts of good stuff. Okay, so I don't know. I have a really different attitude about self-tapes, and I figure, since you guys have time in between these, set yourself up so your camera can go up and down. Like I've said before, I have these 2 big size dictionaries. They're really huge, and I have a couple of small boxes too, and I can put my computer up or down. So I can be sitting or standing and the computer is still at eye level. And you guys should be able to do that.
Okay.
And even kneeling, if you're kneeling on the floor, then get on the floor, because it's really going to make you much more into the scene. And also, I know you guys don't have a whole lot of time, in a 2-hour class, but being off book as much as you can be it's really valuable. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go. And do you want some time in between to do this, or do you want to do it now?
I went and got some things.
All right.
We're talking. I didn't have binoculars, but I can fake that. Found the big tuna, but it looks like skin and bones.
Treasure map paying off so far.
I'll believe it when I see it.
100 meters, X marks the spot.
For all of mankind, what exactly happened to these marvels of mankind?
Intel. First.
Meryl?
Cal, you there? I lost you.
I'm here.
Oh. Okay. There's a lot of intel here about the throw, but nothing about the catch. Standard colony expedition with data supporting signs of oxygen, water, flora, the works. Thing is,
False advertising.
Yeah. Strange, Ancamusa was always desert. They never saw it coming.
Poor bastards. Thought that they were going to Hawaii, ended up in Idaho. Hope they left something in the fridge.
Records show hundreds of outbound calls from Houston. No response from the base colony.
Looks like we're having the same problems. Storms are coming in.
Anything in the fridge?
Found an old SAV unit arm.
How's it look?
Vintage, good condition.
Serial number?
I'm gonna try and jack it in. No power couplers, but I can downlog the analog receipts. Damn. Need to crack the egg first. This unit was broadcasting military basics to Houston, but nothing got through.
But if they were operating at 8 Gs, there's no way that the messages would have gotten through the atmosphere.
We're barely getting through at 100. Man, this mission was a death threat.
Well, not for us. I mean, if it's military issue, we're in business. Find the rest of that body. The trip might be worth the fuel we put into it.
It couldn't have gone far. Give me some time.
Don't be long.
Okay, so that got a lot better, you guys, right? Yeah, it was like you were in control, at the control panel. Awesome.
Yeah.
Really, really
Pushing
good.
my buttons.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh,
Did
it's-
that feel good?
It felt better. It's nicer to have a prop.
Yeah, it's
For
very
me,
helpful.
it's a lot easier when I have a prop than it is when I'm making believe it's the prop, that something's there.
Of course. And I would say even I would want you to get the binoculars or what something, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? So, because, you know, if it's futuristic, you could be using, you know, whatever, phone or something that you're looking through. So, but that was much more connected and it was, I saw more of your relationship and everything, you know? I think for you, Roger, I mean, if we were doing this as a self-tape, I would do a few more just to get the dialogue down, get a little more dynamics with it. But this was really working well for you guys, and this is certainly the hardest scene of the day. I mean, this is really technical and it's tough, you know, this is stuff that is a little trickier to make interesting. So, good job. Yeah, but don't be afraid when you're, did everybody see that? I'm going to come back to everybody. I just want some feedback about that. Did everybody see the difference when you actually use props and did it look hokey to anybody?
No, it looked fine.
Yeah, it looked good.
Yeah.
That's the thing, I mean, you don't want it to look hokey, but
Yeah.
I don't think you did at all. Did you want to say something, Shin-Fei?
Yeah, no, I just really like, because the second take, both were playing more with eye lines as well. So Carol was looking at, you know, different things and made it more believable for me, and same with Roger. So, and that just added so much more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you know what I mean by there, we could work on having it have more dynamics, but we're on the way. That is definitely on the way. If you guys started with that reading on this round, if that was your first reading, I'd be going like, wow, that's really good. You know, it's very professional, right?
Yeah, would it, I almost, I don't know, but is there a time where you could actually like hold the camera, like to make it like, you know, like, and then you could just set it during the scene somewhere and then just keep going about the scene?
Yeah, I mean, if there's a part of the scene that it would make sense to do that. I've had people do self-tapes where they're looking into their phone because they're on the phone with somebody and they do that whole thing in their phone and we send it. So, yeah. Make it as real as you possibly can. I mean, this is the beauty of self-tapes. I just love them because you can, you know, you can really bring it home.
Yeah.
That's why this kid gets cast. I'm sure of it because it's like the director's going, oh, there's no work here. Right? There's no work.
Yeah.
See, I'm lazy too. I want the actors that are going to come in and just show me how to do it. I go, yay, I don't have to work on somebody because I got a million things to do, right? That's one thing I don't have to worry about. Okay. Shin-Fei, did you have something?
No, I think I said it.
Okay. Okay, nice to see everybody and Amber and Corey.
You need to tell me what's really going on. The police are involved.
I don't know if I can.
Come on. Who's after you? What's your connection to him?
No one believes me.
It's him, right? This is you, Mara?
It's not my real name.
If Grant was your fiance, then why didn't you just tell me?
He thought we were getting married, but I wasn't the person he thought I was. He wouldn't let me be the person I wanted to be. I broke up with him and he went after me. People said I was exaggerating, but he's crazy.
So report him.
It'll open everything up. I don't want him a part of my new life.
Are you protecting him? Did you do something that the police shouldn't know about? Just tell me.
Do you trust me?
It's not about trust. I need to know, Tara. Seriously,
You're going to know everything. Why are you making this harder?
Great, guys. Where are they? In this scene?
In the living room?
Sorry. Go ahead.
The living room?
Okay, I'd like to have more of a sense of the place, right? They're in the living room of the house where they live together, right? Okay, good. And I'd like to see a bit more of the sexual relationship that they have, right? Because she has a lot of power over him with her sexuality, I think. Does anybody have anything else they want to add? Any other adjustments? This is a horror movie. by the way.
Or is this the first time that this situation has happened?
I don't think so. I don't feel like it is, just because the police are involved this time. I feel like it happened multiple times, but I don't specifically know what's going on.
What do you think, John Ray?
Huh?
What do you think?
Well, I think it's happened before. Definitely, the cops are involved now. Would you be more concerned? And you're at your house, like, feel free to like express yourself a little bit more.
Right. Right. Okay. Yeah, I felt like there was something. I felt like I was being kind of stifled just sitting here. Like I felt like I couldn't present my energy, and I didn't know where I was going with it. So I definitely understand when you say that.
Yeah, I didn't catch initially that there was a sexual relationship there. I think maybe if she's more afraid because the situation is escalating, and in response, he's more protective because the situation is escalating, then that relationship will be more obvious, I think, maybe.
I just want to add to this. It is a horror movie, and she's actually the danger.
Mm-hmm.
She's actually causing all the trouble. She's supernatural, like tentacles. It's called tentacles.
Okay.
So, have some fun, but she's a great actress, and she'll never let him know that. But
Right.
I want you to use your sexuality more, Amber.
What do you mean by that?
You have to interpret that.
Okay.
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 All right. Anybody want to add anything?
You need to tell me what's really going on. The police are involved.
I don't know if I can.
Come on. Who is after you? What's your connection to him?
No one believes me.
It's him, right? That's you? Mara?
That's not my real name.
If Grant was your fiance, And why didn't you tell me?
He thought we were getting married. I wasn't the person he thought I was. He wouldn't let me be who I wanted to be. I broke up with him, and he went after me. People said I was exaggerating, but he's crazy.
So report him.
It'll open everything up. I don't want him to be a part of my new life.
Are you protecting him? Did you do something that the cops shouldn't know that you did? Like, just tell me.
Do you trust me?
It's not about trust. I need to know. Tara, seriously, you're
You're going to know everything. Why are you making this harder?
Okay, great. I got much more of a sense of their relationship there, Amber, and it was coming from you this time as well. So good. I mean, we'll just keep working on this, these new things that we're working on. Okay, very cool. Good job, Corey.
Thanks.
You're awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, Leah and Kaya. Whenever you're ready.
I'm sorry, but I've never trusted the bastard.
What's the problem now? Are you still another one of your ideas?
Hello, this carpool idea was mine. I brought it up last month and no one seemed to give a damn. And he brings it up last week and everyone thinks it's a great idea.
Honestly, I don't remember you saying anything about carpool.
That's because nobody listens to me, especially Steven, unless he's trying to steal an idea from me.
Can I make a suggestion?
What?
You just need to be more assertive. That's all. You know, like speak up more often. Stop letting people push you around. Stand up for yourself. Does he even know that you're driving carpool?
Well, actually he tried to pick me up, but we had a fight.
Are you kidding?
He came 10 minutes early, and then he complained about my perfume, and then he insisted on blasting the radio at full volume. So I told him never mind, and I'll drive myself. I've had enough of this crap.
So he's driving himself.
Not quite. This is his car.
His car. Why are you driving his car?
Well, it wasn't supposed to be my turn to drive until next week, and so I didn't bother to put gas in my car.
Then what's Steven driving?
He's not. He's in the trunk.
What?
I put him in the trunk and I took his car.
Are you kidding me?
I told you. I had enough.
He's in the trunk. Oh my God. You can't leave him in the trunk of your car. You have to pull over and let him out.
Relax, Sandy. He's dead. It got a little heated between us. Good thing I had my potato peeler.
Oh my God.
I don't know what the big deal is. You said yourself that I should be more assertive, so... Okay, we're here. And that's another thing. Why does Steven get a reserved parking spot? Nobody else does. Do you see what I mean? Go. We can't be late. Let's go.
Okay, great. That has a really good tone to it. It's kind of like a funny horror movie, right? Where Kaya's character is really going to get crazy and become a serial killer. Everybody who bugs her is getting,
Yeah.
right?
He lost her marbles, basically.
Yeah, but she's got to, she's got this attitude about it that she's finally finding herself.
As a killer, yes.
Kind of fun, actually. And I like you doing the driving. I thought that was good. It wasn't distracting. Try that, Leah, as if you're a passenger in the car
Sitting
as
there.
well. Yeah, yeah, I think that's kind of helpful.
Sorry,
Does anybody have any adjustments for these guys?
I just wanted to say, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, Leia, would you be more aware of the car and like you can look back to like the trunk, like wait, there's somebody in the trunk, like
Okay.
I don't know, there's something to play with.
You guys can come on camera when you give an adjustment. Come on camera. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, maybe just say, just like, wait, what? Somebody, he's back in there, like, like, what the fuck? You're a criminal now.
That's right. She's an
Yeah.
accessory.
All right, that's it for me.
Thank you.
Oh, I just wanted to say, I didn't want to like fix anything. I just thought it was pretty good. For Leah, I thought that you had some, good adjustment levels, especially within the middle part of it when you found out everything. And then Kaya, awesome. That's
Kaya's
it.
really having fun with this one. I love it. I love it. So even going further, trusting that you're totally on the right track.
The only thing I have is so that we can see your face totally the whole time instead of sitting fully profile. If you sit at like a 45, you can still get that idea that you guys are looking next to each other, but seeing your full face the whole time. It might help.
Okay, great. All right, Jean-Dres, you're still on camera, darling.
I'm sorry, but I've never trusted the bastard.
What's the problem now? Do you steal another one of your ideas?
Hello, this carpool idea was mine. I brought it up a month ago and no one seemed to give a damn. And he brings it up last week and everyone thinks it's a great idea.
I don't remember you saying anything about carpool.
That's because nobody listens to me. Especially Steven. Unless he's trying to steal an idea from me.
Can I give you a suggestion?
What?
I think you need to be more assertive. That's all. Just like speak up more often. Don't let people push you around. Stand up for yourself. Does he even know that you're driving today?
Well, actually, he tried to pick me up, but we had a fight.
Yeah.
He was 10 minutes early, and then he complained about my perfume, and then he was blasting the radio at full volume. So I told him, never mind, I'll drive myself. Ugh. I've had enough of this crap.
So he's driving himself.
Not quite. This is his car.
Car? Why are you driving his car?
It wasn't supposed to be my turn to drive until next week, so I didn't bother to put gas in my car.
So what's he driving?
He's not. He's in the trunk.
What?
I put him in the trunk and I took his car.
Are you kidding me?
I told you, I've had enough.
He's in the trunk of the car. Oh my God, you can't leave him in the trunk of the car. You need to pull over right now so we can take him out.
Relax, Sandy. He's dead. It got a little heated between us. It's a good thing I had my potato peeler with me today.
Oh my God.
I do not know what the big deal is. You said yourself that I should be more assertive. So, okay, we're here. And one more thing. Why is it that Steven has a reserved parking space and no one else does? Do you see what I mean? Well, we can't be late. Let's go.
I love the dog on the couch. That's
Oh,
adorable.
you can see her.
Dog is afraid of you too.
Okay, you guys, that was really, really great. Leah, you came so much more to life. When you're using your own personality that way, it's really fun. And I need you to do that all the time, right? Now, again, it's like if this was your first reading, we would just be blown away. Oh my God, they brought it that strong the very first time. So it's really, really good. So Kaya, if I was doing this with you as a self-tape, I would have you look a little bit disheveled, like you just killed somebody and threw them in the trunk. You know, and you're driving and you're all happy and, you know, just perfectly fine. And your hair is like a little, and maybe a little splattered blood.
Yeah, like ripped or something. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that would be hilarious, you know. So,
Mhm.
yeah, don't be afraid to do that stuff. Okay, you guys, I think we did it. And wonderful work. Thank you. It's a great class. I'll see you next week.
We're watching Hollywood Squares.
Isn't it? Pretty bunch. And only the family grew quite a bit.
Right? Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're missing 4 people today, though. I think,
Oh, wow.
yeah, or 3 or 4. 3. We're missing 3 people today. But anyway, thanks,
All right.
guys. Really
All right.
great class.
Good job.
Thank you, Kat.
See you later.
Bye, Kat. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.